Hello, dear friends. A warm welcome to each one of you gathered here today. We are glad and happy to be connected with you every single day. And you know what's the reason? We have beautiful guests who would love to share their lives, their journey with you. And of course, we are here to, bring inspirational people to reach out to you, to get to know how they have been living their life, how they have been resilient all this while. And we'd like the youngsters to learn from our beautiful guests how to, walk on your journey, how to walk on the right path of life, how to never, feel low or don't give up on life's journey. Life is a beautiful gift where everyone should continue that journey till the last. Never take away your life, my dear friends. You got a lot to learn from all of the guests who are here to share with us. And of course, today we have a wonderful guest who's with us to share something unique and special. She is Dr. Namrata Biyani from Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Dear ma'am, welcome to the session on the International Fabtalks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Dear friends, our particular guest today, our special celebrity, has really something unique about her. Let's get to know our guest in a very official way. What does she specialize in? And how could she be helpful to all the teachers out there, for the parents and the students as well? She has something new to offer. New, in fact, if you don't know about what she's doing and what are her services, you will get to know. And how you could connect with her, that will let you know once we are into the discussion. Dear ma'am, with your permission, I'd like to officially introduce you to all our virtual audience as well as the guests.
Yes, please go forward.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Dear friends, I'd like to take the privilege and honor to really introduce our guest in a very official way. She is Dr. Namrata Biyani, teacher's trainer for skill building and also for Abacus. She is Dr. Namrata Biyani, the CEO of QMAC Abacus. The full form, ma'am, you can just share that with us. The full form of QMAC. Would that be okay?
Yeah. QMAC is Quick Mental Arithmetic System.
Wonderful. That's really nice. And she's a national trainer for Lions Quest program. Apart from that, she's a great author and she's written a beautiful book called as Life Management for Teenagers. World record holder for the largest online Abacus class. Wonderful. That's really new to me. World record holder for the largest online Abacus classes she's conducted and the largest online skill building classes. Great, ma'am. She's a wonderful НLP Master Practitioner and she's been working with kids for over 21 years. And still continuing a beautiful journey of inspiring all the kids around the world, not only in India, not only in Madhya Pradesh, but across the world. And dear friends, she's been awarded the best, award in Abacus and skill development by Global Women's Achievement Award. And she has been selected as one of the top 100 educators by Journey magazine. And she's been awarded her doctorate in educational innovation. And she's also having this award from the Real Superwoman 2022 awarded by Forever Star India Awards. I repeat that once again. The Real Superwoman 2022. She was being awarded by Forever Star India Awards. That's really nice. And for what, my dear friends? For conducting teacher trainings workshops across the world. And of course, in accordance with the National Education Policy. That's the most important thing. In India, we have this National Education Policy, which we have to follow. So she's been doing a lot of training sessions and training workshops for teachers and of course, students as well, which will benefit each one of us and has been giving her best to the world and to the educational field. She's a skill development program officer and she's been focusing on social learning and as well as emotional learning. And she has conducted several trainings, not only for teachers, it's for parents, for students, for teenagers, and of course, for senior citizens as well. So I'd like to introduce once again our special guest, Dr. Namrata Biyani from Indore. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. I've been going through your profile. You really have, an illustrious journey. So many feathers, so many achievements you have, so many feathers in your cap. Yet you're so simple, polite, humble, approachable, and that makes you special, extra special.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, we'll start off with the round of the interview now, the main session of the interview. How would you define yourself? Who is the real Dr. Namrata Biyani?
To define myself, I would say I'm a very responsible person who is creative, versatile, and it's like I can handle the things at last moment also. If things change at the last moment, I'm not in stress, but I can handle it. And that is, I think, the leadership quality along with my teaching and my experience.
Wonderful. I like the way you said this responsibility. That is the most important thing, right?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, whenever I take any responsibility, I try to give it 200% because I'm a very committed person. Whatever I commit, I'll do it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Really, that's really nice. We've got to learn a lot of takeaways. First thing is responsibility and commitment. Once you're committed to your goal, you give your all.
Yeah.
Wonderful, ma'am. That's really nice. I like the way. And that is what has been bringing you throughout this journey, right up to this date, this very moment. You've been achieving so many things and yet very humble and, grounded. A very practical person with lots of wisdom.
Actually, it is necessary. We have to be grounded. Otherwise, who will know you? If the journey starts and it affects your head, your mind, then it is not a symbol of a very good person. So it should not be like that.
Yes.
It should be, you should always be grounded. I think that way.
Wonderful, wonderful. To be grounded and to be responsible, to be committed is a beautiful way to begin your life journey, my dear youngsters, and of course, the youth, the middle-aged and senior citizens. Dear friends, we go on with the next question, ma'am, for you. How do you manage your stress? Or how would you advise and suggest us, all of us, including me, to manage stress levels from your perspective?
Actually, what I think is we are always in stress when we don't manage our time. If everything is managed beforehand, then you are not in stress. So generally, I don't have stress because, again, I have to say what I commit, I am always before time. I have to give a project tomorrow. It will be ready beforehand, 2-3 days before, even I check it again. So the main thing is, if you are on time, you manage time, then your stress level will not come. And again, if there is at some point of life, because there are many challenges in life, because life is never a bed of roses. It will always go up and down. So what I will suggest, what works for me is meditation. I always meditate and get through. And even I teach students that just a deep breathing, 2 minutes of deep breathing will let you come out from anything. So everyone has to find out his or her way. In my case, meditation is working.
Wonderful. So nice. In my case, meditation works and deep breathing works. So everyone has their own unique way of managing stress. They could also try out meditation and deep breathing as you suggested.
Yes. And what I take in my workshops now, I take teachers training workshops. So there we have teachers sharing. So what they share, some of them listen music, some of them dance. That is their way of stress handling. So everyone can search out that what is working for them. Some of one say that we just drink water and we are cool and calm. So everyone has his or her unique way.
Wonderful. Even a glass of water could reduce our stress. That's nice. Beautiful.
The only thing is you don't have to speak at that time. Just control yourself. Keep patience. Then the things will never go negative.
Perfect. I like this. When you're under stress, just be calm. Don't speak much.
Yes.
Calm down. Very nice. I love this. It's a takeaway for me because when I'm stressed, no, I will just go on saying something or, go on grumbling maybe or grudging something. But this is beautiful. Manage your stress by being silent.
Yeah.
Sometime. A beautiful takeaway, ma'am, for me and of course our audience as well and guests over here. Wonderful. When you're under stress, calm down, don't speak much, relax, and then bounce back. Dear ma'am, may I know who was that little Namrata when she was a little girl? What type of a child you were? Mischievous, naughty, shy?
No, I was a very silent, very obedient, and favorite of my teachers, and of course my family also, because I was in throughout I was a meritorious student. So it was like I acted as my elders told me. So I was favorite of everyone.
Okay, that's very nice. Favorite of everyone. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, do you remember any incident anyone scolded you or beat you for any mischief you have done? Any school incident? कि डांटे आपको ऐसा कुछ बोल दिए?
I never remember it.
You don't remember anything.
Because I was always the first one. If teacher is telling something, I was the first one to do that. If in the family, if someone is telling something, I was the first one to do that. So I never remember that even my mother or father have scolded me.
Oh, great. That's very nice. I was just the opposite. I got nice beating. I got beating at school, at home, just the opposite. Yes, ma'am. Dear ma'am, who is your inspiration?
To say about my inspiration, Mrs. Sushma Swaraj. She was a very inspirational lady. And she was the first in many fields. Say, the first lady, chief minister, and first. So I liked her very much. And in all her roles, she was wonderful. So she's a real inspiration. And as far as communication skills also, she was wonderful. So she's a real inspiration for me.
Yes. The way she used to speak and express herself, she would speak from her heart, deep within her heart.
Yeah.
She would bring out all those.
And a clean character.
Yes.
That is what affects me. You can't see anything on her. She was a very clean character.
Yes, dear. A pure soul.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. Very nice. A beautiful inspiration for many of us, indeed. Dear ma'am, do you love reading books?
Yes.
Any favorite book of yours you'd like to share with us, the author?
Yeah. What I would like to say that How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is a wonderful book and everyone should read it. I have read it, gone through it many times. As you all know, we read once a book, we are just going through it. But again and again, and every time you will get a new insight from that. So it is a wonderful book and every youngster should read it to maintain your relationship. Because in today's world, it is of great importance. What is happening now? We are all in this mobiles and laptops and all, everything. Our childhood was not like that. We were meeting people, we were playing regularly. So it was quite different. But for today's world, the children should actually read this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It is a wonderful book.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing, ma'am. That's really very nice. Ma'am, any recent incident you remember, a positive incident while you are traveling, maybe to your workplace or maybe you're traveling anywhere else? Do you remember any incident you have come across which is still fresh in your memory?
I would like to say pass.
Okay, fine. We'll pass this and go on to the next question. Ma'am, how would you want to be remembered in this world? And why should people remember Dr. Namrata Biyani?
Actually, I'm working with students, teachers, parents as well. And also, I'm working socially with Lions Club International and Maheshwari Samaj. I belong to Maheshwari community. So with Maheshwari Mahila Sangathan also I'm working. With Lions Clubs also I'm working. And I am in the leadership role in both these. So what I want is, in spite of my educational contribution, I want to contribute and I am contributing in the leadership also. My role is to create trainers. My role is to create leaders. So the thing is, they should be always be memorizing me. And the thing is, it is by heart. By heart. I help everyone with by heart.
Wonderful, wonderful. So as a leader, as a contributor, training the trainers, creating inspirational leaders. A good leader creates more leaders.
Yes.
Wonderful. So yes, and whatever ma'am does it from her heart. She wants to be remembered like that, right?
Yeah. Everyone should remember that whoever is meeting me, he or she should remember that personality, that face, that moment. And it should be like positive and motivated.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, if they think Dr. Namrata Biyani, the person who motivated me, the person who brought the leadership skills out of me.
Yeah.
The hidden leadership talent within me. Wonderful. Great, ma'am. A great leader creates more leaders. Yes, dear.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, do you watch movies?
Not much.
Any favorite movies name you remember?
Yeah. Tare Zameen Par.
Yes. Wonderful. So as a great teacher, as a great learner, as a great leader, of course, Tare Zameen Par will top the list for many of us.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. Wonderful. Ma'am, you've been on a holiday to different places. Which is your favorite holiday destination?
Well, I like beaches. I like hill stations. And the destination doesn't bother me because I want a good company. My whole family. We are always brothers, sisters, always going with full families. So our motto is to go together and enjoy at any place. So I like hill stations and beaches also.
Any of the incidents that you remember, like when you were on the hill station or at a hill station, maybe on a beach, a good incident you remember?
Yeah, we were in Pachmadi. So there is a spot. Pachmadi is a hill station of Madhya Pradesh. So we around 6 couples with families, means 4 for each. So we were 24 members there, and we went to the D-Fall. There is a spot naming D-Fall. So it is like we went down, but to come up, it was a big issue for me, at least, because I was the eldest of all of them. And it was like one hand was holded by my brother, one my husband, and coming out from there, it was really a task that time.
Great. You've gone down there memory lane, recollected something, but finally you all came out safely.
Yeah, came out safely. But the thing is, with the group, we can achieve anything.
Yes.
What I want to say is, because otherwise I would have told him, I don't want to go there. But with the whole group, I was there. Of course, the kids and all the, actually, we go family-wise only. So it was really enjoyable and everything was fine.
Wonderful. Unity is strength, when all of the families united, going together, you enjoy more.
Yes.
Wonderful. Very nice for sharing. Dear ma'am, what is that one special thing that you like about yourself? Khud mein kya acha lagta? Khud mein.
My responsibility. How I take up my responsibilities. That is my, you can say, a unique character. Because whenever I commit for something, I will give it 100%, complete it on time. Whatever is needed, I will go through it. That is my unique character, I think I can say.
Wonderful. Ma'am, have you ever been trying out to get a lottery? Have you ever tried any time?
No, never.
What if you won a lottery? What if you won by luck a big jackpot? What would you do?
Well, if I get something, then naturally, big bungalow, big cars, something like that, if that money is given to me.
Wonderful. That's really nice. It's always good if we get a big jackpot, like so that all our dreams are, fulfilled. At the same time, we are able to help others and ourselves. Wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
I just wanted to tell that I keep a separate portion for donations. Even I would say that everyone should save 10% for these donations. And whenever someone in there, you find someone is in need, we have to use that funds. So, because we are from India, so in our culture, it is told that you have to give some amount of your earnings. You can start with 1% also. For youngsters, I will say you can start with 1% also. Because it is not easy to give. So just you build your habit for 1%, then whenever you feel like, increase it to 10% also.
Wonderful. So nice of you to be kind. The youngsters, even you could donate for charity at least 1%.
Actually, our culture says now you have to give. If the flow is not there, then it will not come to you. So you have to give, then it will come to you 10 times, 100 times. It is like that.
Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very nice for giving that beautiful message. Give and you'll get back in more. Right?
Of course.
You'll get back in large quantities. Just give and let the flow come back to you.
Yeah. Even one of my mentors says, if you, whatever you want in life, just start giving that. Don't think of, if I don't have, then how can I give? Don't think that. Whatever you have, give it and it will come to you multiplied.
Yes, dear. Wonderful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, when you were a little kid or a teenager, were you interested in sports and games?
Actually, I would like to share something here that I was wearing specs when I was younger. So you can say at that time, it was also like bullying. Some students were bullying me in the class. So I was like favorite of the teachers, but I was not in sports. I was not in dance, neither in other activities. Yeah, of course, I was meritorious student, but this thing stressed me at that time because people will call me chashmish and all. That was not bearable for me. So at that time, it was like not all the students were wearing, only some numbers were wearing. So it was like that. So it affected my growth. When I think today, I was not there for dance because my specs can fall. Even in sports, I was not there because I had the fear that it can fall. So I was not in that. But of course, I will tell you that sports is the best way to handle your emotions and everything. Because when you win, you know how you can manage the life. When you win something, you know how you win. But when you lose, you should know that you will always not a winner. So sports teaches this to students. So one should have any sport and the life will be managed wonderfully.
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nicely explained that sports helps you to understand, wins and loss, to win and to lose. What is winning and what is losing. It will prepare you for life. Am I right, ma'am?
Of course. Because as I said before also, life is not always a bed of roses. You have a new challenge. Every new day, you will have a new challenge.
Yes.
So you have to be ready for that. What is today? Let's see what is the today for us.
Yes.
So if you are like that, then you will not be depressed or any kind of thing because it is a part of life. And nothing remains. If that day is not remaining, today will also not remain. So be generous, be calm, cool, patient, and everything will pass out.
Wonderful, wonderful, man. Very nice, beautiful. This too shall pass.
Yes.
Nothing is permanent. No, not your worries, not your joys. Everything will keep flowing and passing. You just have to live your life and be ready to take the good and the bad and the worst as well. Yes. And of course, the best also. Dear ma'am, what is that one change you'd like to bring into this world?
Uh, Actually, I'm from education field. So what I feel today also is our education system, although it has been changing, but it needs a lot. The new education policy 2020 has introduced skill building for your life. Okay. But I focus on skill building for your it is for earning. What NEP is focusing is for earning, to prepare you for your earnings. Okay. But what I feel is some skills are necessary for you to lead a life. That is your communication skills, your goal setting, and everything, whatever is needed. So we should have something like that. Social and emotional learning. If this is kept in the course, then the life of the students will be totally changed, because they will know everything beforehand, and they will be ready to face the life, the challenges of their lives. So that is the biggest change I want, that I can shift the education system to social and emotional learning.
Wonderful, ma'am. Brilliant, brilliant. Apart from academics, one should concentrate on social and emotional aspects as well.
Yeah, I would like to tell you here one thing, that I am a national trainer for Lions Quest program. So Lions Quest is a wonderful program for kids, and we are in teaching for trainers. So it is like, if you are in social and emotional learning, then you are preparing the child. And what came after COVID is, even elders need social and emotional learning. So
Perfect.
we at LandsQuest created, all the trainers there, we created a course for elders also. So it is a wonderful course, and everyone should go for it, because it is preparing for you to lead your life.
Ma'am, what if some of the senior citizens or students would like to connect with you? How do they connect with you?
You can share my number, or on WhatsApp, they can message me, and I will always reply them.
How sweet.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, are there any plans for retirement, or do you love to continue your journey till the last breath?
Yeah, I will never retire. I'll never retire, because I can't live without working. If it is like I stop working now, I go to bed then. It's like that. So I want to work, and I'm enjoying my working. Trainings are my passion actually. Standing 9 to 4, 9 to 5 doesn't gives me any pain, and it is my real passion. So I enjoy trainings, and I will do it till my end.
Wonderful, wonderful, brilliant. Very nice, dear. That's good to hear. I love to stand up and work. I don't mind, standing and taking a class, a session, maybe online or offline. That's really
Yeah.
wonderful. Very nice. Till the last breath. Dear ma'am, on your journey of more than 17 plus years, you have said, like, so many years you've been into the field. Now, I'd like to know, like, what is the difference between smart work and hard work?
Actually, in today's era, everyone is working smartly, because we are not working that hard that our dadi nanis were working. Okay. We don't have that much work in home, but we are all working smartly with our laptops, our computers, with you can say AI, that is introduced now. So we are all working smartly, but in that also we need to work hard. There's no shortcut for hard work, because whatever your field is, but you have to work hard. You have to give whatever you are paid for. What I feel is, whatever is paid to you, you have to give the return doing your work. Because many a times I see that in government offices, we see that people are getting the salaries, but they are not giving the things they should be. So I wondered that how are they satisfied themselves? because it is our duty. We are getting payment, so we have to do that. And that thing I want to bring in the next generation, that it is our duty, that whatever responsibility is given to us, it should be fulfilled. It should be fulfilled 100%. And it should not be like that, that you are getting the money and you are not giving whatever you should have given. So it is not like that. You have to be honest, you have to be responsible, and you have to work accordingly.
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree, ma'am. In many instances, we have seen the government officials just taking things lightly. They're getting their paycheck at the end of the month, maybe the first of the month, they are done. And most of the work is pending. You know, we don't see that much of commitment and responsibility among a few government officials. That's very true.
So what I think is, now, if we give these things to our youngsters, to our younger generation from the starting, then we can grow that type of generation that will help us in nation building. Because why in India we have to keep a chain in the bathroom also, train, or that is the thing. How can you pick anything from anywhere? So that modesty, that honesty should be there in our kids, and then everything will be fine, I think.
Yes, very nice. A very apt example that you've given, you know, to create and instill moral values in our youngsters, in fact, in every one of us. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Dear ma'am, do you have any dream projects? And if so, would you like to share them with us?
Yeah, my only dream is to have a school which is following Abacus, as well as social and emotional social and emotional learnings. So I can grow that type of kids, which I am dreaming that our next generation should be like that. So I want to have a school which, under my guidance, which can be taken care of social and emotional learning as well as Abacus. I want to tell you here that Abacus is a skill which puts the students, their self-confidence, although they become faster than calculator if they are in Abacus courses. So this is a byproduct, but actual things is the brain development. Both the brains are developed, and they are working with both the brains. So they are miraculous children who completes a course of Abacus. So I want to a school of that kind.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's really nice. To focus on Abacus, to improve your brain, the right part and the left part of your brain, to focus on the growth as a complete individual, and as well as the social and emotional aspects. Wonderful, ma'am. Yeah. And we wish that you open your school very quickly. And of course, invite us. Definitely, we will come and we'll be a part of
your wishes.
Yes, dear. Definitely, ma'am. You will succeed in all your endeavors. And because you have a beautiful concept where you have the social and emotional factors which you want to focus on, that's a brilliant and a beautiful way of having a school open to focus on these two aspects. And apart from that, studies and Abacus as well. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Dear ma'am, do you have any suggestion for our senior citizens, our youngsters especially? This goes out to the youngsters, this message. Should they start saving for their retirement? Because we've seen several senior citizens who have given every penny they have earned, they have used it for the family. They have spent it on their families and children and everybody. They don't have a single penny in their old age now, and they are struggling. Many of them are homeless. So what is the advice?
Yeah. I believe in whatever you are earning, 10% should be saved for the future. I always say that your today should be wonderful, but your future is also in your hand. And when you start investing in, I invest in mutual funds, and it gives a very good return. So 10% of your income should be kept for your future. And this will, it multiplies because it has compound interest. So it multiplies. So you can't even think whatever the amount you will get 20 years or 30 years from now. As my elder son, I would like to share you with you all that he has recently joined Reserve Bank of India in Mumbai, and same thing, he has started his savings also, because at present he don't have that much expenses because he's a fresher right now. So he's not married, not having kids, so he has the amount that he can save. So once he has started the saving, it will help him in the long run, and definitely his future is safe. Although he's a government employee, he's always safe. But even though everyone should save 10%, that I believe. And I personally also do that.
Excellent. Wonderful, ma'am, for giving a beautiful example. Very nice. Very nice. And it's a good message to all of us. Save 10% for your retirement. Begin early.
Whatever your income is. Maybe you are earning 20,000 a month. Okay. But 10% is 2,000. Just keep aside 2,000. Start a SIP and it will multiply. You will not know it. Because what we think now, when it will come, then we will start this. And you will never know when it will come. So whatever is coming, start with that small amount. You are earning in lakhs, start 10% of that. And if you are earning as a small amount, start with that also. Wonderful. Even a 500 per month SIP is available. So you can do that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for enlightening us today on that beautiful topic of savings. Even the minimum amount you could save, and it will really be helpful for you. Very nice. Thank you, dear. Dear ma'am, you have many best friends?
Yes.
Or any one particular individual you'd like to share their name today? Your friends which have been in school or in college, any of the friends that still are connected with you till date?
Yeah. I would like to share here something. My father was in State Bank of India. So he was to be regular transfer. So I have been to many places, and everywhere I have friends. So it was like I am having a group of friends, but the problem is we are not connected today, because as Facebook and all these social media were not at that time. So I'm connected with very few, but of course I have maintained my relations, and even I take guidance from some of them because they are on very big posts. So it is like I always want to maintain my relations, and whatever the field they are, I need the guidance. I call them and take their.
You'd like to name anybody today?
Yes, I would like to share Nandita Warrior. She is my college friend. We were in Indore in college, and she's my best friend.
How sweet. Wonderful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, what is the secret of your smile? I've been seeing you from the time I've come in contact with you. There's always a beautiful smile on your face at any given time. How is that possible, and what is the secret behind it?
Frankly speaking, I follow this 1 minute meditation. What is 1 minute meditation? This is a very wonderful concept. As soon as I get up on the bed only, I start this 1 minute meditation, 3 deep breaths, and a broad smile on your face. And thank God for everything, whatever I have. Feel the happiness along. And when you put this smile, whenever it is fake also, it will change your mood. So everything is happening with me also. Right? So always try to smile. A message to the youngsters, always smile. Whatever the scenario is, things will start changing and your day will be wonderful.
Beautiful. Very nice. You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
You have a lovely smile. It really feels good to look at you when you smile, and you always, that it's like a virtual smile forever. Even when you talk, there is a smile, or if you're silent, also when you just are calm, have that beautiful smile on your face. That's a gift, I guess, from God. That's beautiful. Wonderful.
No, you can develop this habit.
Oh, great.
I've developed it. I have developed it. So everyone can develop it. And everyone likes smiling faces. Everyone will like. So be one of them.
Wonderful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, do you have any weakness for chocolates, for sweets? कुछ ऐसे खाने का दिल बोलती है आपको कि भाई I love to eat it. When I see it,
I love chocolates and ice creams.
Wow, great.
So my son, younger one is with me, elder one is at Mumbai. So my younger son, he brings chocolates for me. I, being a mother, never get him, but he brings chocolates for me.
Lucky, you're very lucky. That's very nice. Dear ma'am, you've been so strong all through these years on the professional and personal front. From where do you get all of the strength? इतनी शक्ति कहाँ से मिलती है आपको?
Meditation. As we can say that today's life, there are some phases when you get stressed. So meditation is my daily practice. I told you that 1 minute meditation. It can be done anytime, anywhere, starting in the morning, but whenever I feel dull, I feel like अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. So I use that. And it is like miracles. It works miracles.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, आपको कभी डर लगती है? किसी चीज का डर लगता है?
Only of heights. बहुत ऊंचा कहीं भी जाते हैं ना, there I fear. I need someone holding me there. I can't be there alone.
Great. That's really nice to share with us. Ma'am, आप बड़े शांत स्वभाव के हैं. We can see that there's a lot of peace and calm. You speak about meditation, calmness. But do you get angry anytime? कभी गुस्सा भी आ जाती है आपको?
Yes, of course. I'm a human.
Yes.
Definitely. But the thing is, here I would like to connect parents. गुस्सा आता है निश्चित रूप से, कभी कभी हमें गुस्सा आता है, but it is a record that I have never slept both of my sons in up to this life. Elder one is will be going to be 24 and younger one will be 21. So both of them are grown-ups now and I have never slept them. अपना गुस्सा कभी भी बच्चों पर मत उतारिए. This is my suggestion for all the parents. Because what will happen? Afterwards, you will be guilty. So why to do that? You have frustration over your work. Just sit calmly and think over how can the things be changed. It's not easy. You have to work a lot on your habits, on working your handling your anxiety and all. But why to बच्चों पे ये गुस्सा निकालना? मैंने देखा है छोटे बच्चों पर अधिकतर mothers बहुत गुस्सा निकालती हैं. They will beat them, they will slap them. So don't do that. बच्चे जो होते हैं ना वो भगवान की नियामत होते हैं, तो उनकी कदर करिए.
Yeah. I feel a bit guilty because at on 2 or 3 occasions maybe I've been giving my children a good beating. So when you said nahi, माँ बाप कभी बच्चों को नहीं मारना, especially the mother. So I feel guilty because I've already given them a good beating. And so my elder son says, Mama, you've beaten us like, So then he says, this is not allowed in USA. Yes. Yes, friends, with this we go on to the next session. And we'll just come back in a moment, just a minute. Yes, friends, as I was sharing with you that I feel guilty on certain occasions, I've been thrashing my little kids. But of course, now I regret that. But of course, as a parent, I wanted them to focus on their studies or maybe when they were mischievous. But as our special guest shares with us that beating is not the solution. You should give lots of love to your children. And I accept what ma'am says, her suggestion. Every parent out there, apne bachon par gussa mat dikhaiye. So that's a beautiful lesson to learn, ma'am. Thank you so much. मेरे को guilty feel हो रही है, लेकिन मैं अपने बच्चों से माफी भी मांग लूंगी मैं कि भाई मैंने कुछ गलत करा, लेकिन सभी अभी नए माताएं जो हैं, तो उनको we just advise and suggest the young mothers or the new mothers, do not beat your children, bring them up with lots of love and kindness. Thank you, ma'am, for that beautiful suggestion.
I would like to add on your line, give love and blessings to your children.
Yes, dear.
What I believe is, whatever we speak, it is a blessing for your kid. So always speak positive for them. Never speak any negative words for them. And every time, every morning, bless your kids. Bless your kids, because your blessings will work wonders for them.
How nice. So beautiful, ma'am. Very nice. There's so much of love and spontaneity with when you share something like that, automatically the person opposite you will come into that aura of yours, that positive energy. Wonderful. Bahut good. Very nice. So dear friends, to all the parents out there, bless your children every single day and spread positivity into the lives of your family members and of course, everybody else around you. Wonderful, ma'am. I really like the way you're putting everything so beautifully. It's a pleasure to spend time with you here today.
Of course, here also.
Yes, dear. Dear, your favorite color, ma'am? And why? And why you like the favorite color?
Red color is about strength, about love. So I believe in strength. So I love red color.
Wonderful. Very nice. Dear ma'am, any message for the younger generation?
Yes. Today's youngsters believe that they know everything. They don't respect their parents. What I am seeing around me, they don't respect and they don't listen actually. आपको कुछ पता नहीं है, अभी ऐसा होता है. Okay, it's okay, whatever is happening in this era. But your parents are the most experienced person. So if they are telling you something, always listen to it. Because आप गलती करके सीखोगे और वो आपको उनकी गलतियों से कुछ लेसन यदि दे रहे हैं तो उसको सीखने की कोशिश करिए. This is my only lesson for the youngsters, because what I'm seeing around, they don't want to listen, they don't want to ask, and they feel like I know everything. But it is not like that. Your parents are having experience of their life, so always connect to them, ask them, and do the things you want. At least take them in your whatever you are doing. Let them know it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, dear children, you have to take the advice and suggestion of your parents because your parents have experience, right?
Yes.
And so with that experience, they are sharing the knowledge with you and asking you to do certain things and not do certain things. So, be guided by your parents' advice, your parents' suggestion, and respect your parents and listen to your parents. That's what our special celebrity today, Dr. Namrata Biyani, has to share this special advice for the younger generation. Listen to your parents. They are your best guides in the world. Wonderful, ma'am. Very nice. It's really so nice of you to share all of those beautiful things. Dear ma'am, as a student, your favorite subject in school?
Mathematics. I was very good at mathematics. I scored 50 out of 50 when I was in 10th and 98 out of 100 when I was in 12th. So it was my favorite subject. And through that only, I was in this Abacus program. And again, it is teaching mathematics. It is working on mathematical skills. So it is that was my
wonderful. So mathematics and Abacus, they both go together, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Very nice.
Actually, what is Abacus? I would like to tell you, it is a tool. Abacus is a tool which improves your mathematical skills. Because only mathematics is the subject which can say it is right and this is wrong. If the answer should be 7, it should be 7 only. 6 is also wrong and 8 is also wrong. So this is the medium for improvement, for the self-confidence, for improving the photographic memory, for a lot of improvements in the students. So once a child masters the skill of abacus, it helps him or her lifetime. And the fear of maths is gone, because many children, lot of children fear mathematics. So that is gone if a child goes through abacus program, and one should go through it and learn it and master it.
Ma'am, I wish you were my teacher, my abacus teacher, because I have this fear for mathematics. Although I passed my 10th class very happily, around about 68 marks I scored, but I had this special fear of mathematics, and I still do have it till date. And I wish, like you, there are teachers, there are mentors and guides who could use abacus and make us, remove that fear of mathematics or maths.
Yeah, I am on a mission that I have to create teachers for abacus.
Wonderful.
Because it is a necessity today. Once a child masters this, one subject is done, then he have only other subjects. So I think it is the best way to improve the mathematics of our children, our generation.
Wonderful. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Ma'am, would you like to share any special quote or a proverb with us today, maybe in Hindi or in English?
Yeah, I would like to share the quote of Dalai Lama. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama told, the purpose of our life is to be happy. So one should be happy always. Whatever is going on in your life, just be happy. And that is the motto of our lives. Be happy, keep others happy, and always spread happiness.
Yes, dear. Now, when we just look at you, there's a lot of happiness radiating out of you. When we talk to you, the way you express yourself, there's so much of purity, genuineness, and love, radiating from your personality. You have a wonderful aura of peace, calmness. That's very nice. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you also. Thank you for being with us, dear. Ma'am, your proudest accomplishment till date. You've accomplished so many things. Yeah. Where do you find that, yes, this is my proudest accomplishment among all the others?
Here in Indore, we had a competition in 2015 that was Beauty with Brains. I was the winner of that competition. So I really enjoyed at that time, and I feel that it was one of my best performance. It was in many rounds, around 7 or 8 rounds. Many competitors were there, and we are having different rounds for that competition. And finally, I won it. So it was really great. Proud moment for me.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very nice. Thanks for sharing that beautiful incident, ma'am, where you were selected as the winner.
Yeah.
Very nice. Dear ma'am, do you love pets?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Even when I see dogs anywhere in some houses, I call them, take him, then I will enter your house.
Oh. Yes. Even I'm also scared of dogs, because I was bitten twice by dogs. Twice on 2 occasions. So I'm also scared. So whenever I come to anyone's house, तो पहले अपना doggy को बांध दीजिए तो मैं अंदर आ सकूंगी. और मैं बाहर ही बहुत खुश हूँ.
Same with me.
Yes, dear. Very nice. So I share that with you, that fear, or stay away from the dogs. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, this is a cup in my hand. How do you look at this cup? Is it half full, half empty, or is your cup full till the brim? Is it full, or is it overflowing? You take this cup to be your life. How do you feel your life is?
It is full.
Wonderful.
It is full. I'm quite satisfied. I'm doing whatever I like. I have spent all my life for my children. And I'm quite satisfied that I have worked a lot to grow them as they should be. And now they are doing wonderfully. So I'm quite satisfied, and things are like kuch to chalta rahega, but it doesn't matter.
Wonderful. I like the spirit of positivity, optimism. Wonderful, ma'am. Very good. So I'm really very satisfied with who I am and what I am doing. My children are in their place, the right place. They've been brought up very well. That's really nice. I'm very a satisfied person, right? A contented person. Beautiful. Dear ma'am, how many languages could you speak, dear?
Only Hindi and English, because we are basically from Rajasthan. Maheshwaris are from there only. So, but I have been brought up in Indore only. So we can speak only 2 languages, Hindi and English.
Would you like to sing for us in Hindi? Would you mind? एक छोटा सा गाना.
Okay. I love these lines. So we'll share with you all. किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for obliging, ma'am. Wonderful. Very, very nice. It's very sweet. Excellent.
Thank you.
And when you were singing, you have a lovely, sweet voice, and you put a lot of energy into that. A positive flow was just there. And I wanted to listen more of it, and I was ready. And then you just stopped. And then I would like to request you once again, but I respect your decision. And maybe towards the end of the session, you could share one more song with us. ठीक है ना, ma'am?
Let me think.
Dear ma'am, if the Almighty or the universe offered you a superpower as a gift, as a boon, yes, Namrata, this is the boon for you, what superpower would you select?
Actually, I would like to share that when I was a kid, I heard that story of वो चिराग घिसते थे and एक जिन प्रकट होता था.
Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp.
Yeah. So Aladdin and that wonderful lamp. तो वो चिराग घिसता था and एक कोई जिन आता था and he would fulfill everything. So I just thought of कि ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए when I was kid. So it was like that. But now we know that there will be nothing like that. So it's okay. But at that point of time, I used to think कि ऐसा कोई मिल जाए जो ऐसा सब कर दे हमारे लिए तो कितना मजा आएगा.
Thanks for bringing that thought, Aladdin and the Wonderful Lamp. Even I was crazy about that. In fact, searching everywhere where this kabadi wala we have, right? I would check and see if there is any old lamp. Maybe if we would, rub it like that, somebody would come out. Even I had that craze and that innocence that jinn would help us, especially during exam times. Yes, dear. What superpower you would want from the Almighty, ma'am?
I want to help kids. Nowadays, we are seeing they are wrapped up with drugs and other kind of things. So I want to help them all that they should not be under any pressure, any peer pressure. Because I know each of them know that this is not good for them. Each of them know. And even though they are taking these things, which will spoil their life, and think about your parents once, how they are bringing you up and what will happen of them, and just leave those things. So I would like to work in that field that they will be a responsible person and working for their family, for their community, for their school, whatever they are.
Yes, dear. Very nice. Thank you so much. It's really nice to be connected with the youngsters. Anything wrong you do, the little ones, the youngsters, if you go into any wrong path, it affects your parents a lot. And especially the mother, she'll be more hurt, like deeply hurt. So think twice, be sensitive towards the feelings of your parents. That's what our special guest would like to share today. And ma'am, I would like you to enlighten our audience about the red flags in life. Any 2 red flags. इससे सतर्क रहना. ये red flag है अपनी जिंदगी में. तो इससे होशियार रहना.
this only I would like to say. Drugs and all leakers and all. I don't know, many of kinds of things are there. And again, you should know the difference between lust and love. There will be an attraction. As opposite sex, there will be attraction in everybody. But you have to make a difference that what is actual love. When you are mature, you will differentiate it and then only take any decision of your life. And if after maturity you take anything, then it is okay. But otherwise, it can spoil your life. And especially for girls, I'm telling this because they are in whatever, I don't know, but leave the studies in between and going with someone. What will happen of you and your parents? Just think of it and don't do these things.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am, for alerting the youngsters, especially the young teenage girls, to stay safe, do things at the right time. Stay
Yes.
safe. There's a difference between love and lust. You have to identify that. Very well said, ma'am. Thanks for creating and alerting the young girls and the young boys on this red flag. That's very nice. Thank you, ma'am. And that's for the first time somebody's discussed this on our platform, to differentiate between love and lust, especially for the teenagers. Yes.
Actually, this happens now because this is the age when you feel attracted towards the opposite sex. But whatever is good for you, because we are seeing that they are marrying and then we hear that they have been divorced. So what is the use then? So first be mature, take responsible decisions, and then go further in your life.
Very true, ma'am. Very true. Dear ma'am, what do you think about mental health? Are we all giving sufficient of importance and prioritization for mental health across the globe?
Actually, I think mental health is the most important factor to be taken care of. We generally don't do that, but in today's era, it is necessary. And I take meditations for that. I have created my own meditations, and I will ask everyone. There are many guided meditations on YouTube. Whatever you are comfortable of, whatever you have time of, because I have seen people telling, I can't do more than 5 minutes. I can't do more than 2 minutes. Start with as little as you can. But meditation, mindfulness, these are the things which can create your mental health. So think over it and go for that. And you have a lot of material on YouTube. So जो आपको अच्छा लगे वो चीज लीजिए और करिए, but it is a necessity today, a necessity, because today's life is not like it was 20 years or 30 years back. So you have to do something in your life for the betterment of your mental health.
Thank you. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you very much. The next question coming up, ma'am. आगे आने वाले 50 सालों में किस तरह के बदलाव हो सकते हैं?
We can't even think of AI, which we can talk about. It is a mind-blowing thing. I have just attended. I want to update you here one more thing, that I like myself to be updated. So I have gone through a course for AI. What is artificial intelligence? How can we use it? And it was like mind-blowing for me, because I think and write, and what here you give prompts to AI and they will do your job of 2-3 days, or maybe 10 days you are writing an article and it will write in a few minutes, and you can ponder your thoughts also in that, and it is wonderful. So what it will be 50 years after today, we can't even think. Things are changing so fast that don't know what will happen. But we have to be ready. We have to be adaptable. Whatever new things are coming, we should know everything. I think so. And I don't think I will be there 50 years after. So I don't know.
But that's a beautiful way of, leading the future on a positive note. Definitely, ma'am. God willing, you will be there and you will be able to see everything that, the world has to offer in the next 50 years, because you have a lot of positivity. And you've said like you love updating yourself at every given moment. And I like that.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, if you were given a chance to go into the future, we give you a time machine where you click one of the buttons and that will take you into the past. You have to relive somebody's life. Whose life would you select to relive?
My inspiration, Sushma Swaraj.
Wow, great. One, answer aise aa gaya fast. I was thinking who's a man's going to say now. I was curious, but then you said yes, it is Sushma Swaraj, ma'am. Wonderful.
And I would also like to share with you, Sushma ji Swaraj is my inspiration. I like her life, but I follow Sudha Murthy.
Oh, great.
Yeah. She is leading a social life. She is in leadership. She is in education. So I'm following her.
Wonderful, wonderful. Both are beautiful icons in their own way. Wonderful. Yeah. Very nice. Dear ma'am, do you forgive people easily? Yes or no?
Yes, but maybe something which I can't forget that remains in my mind, but generally, yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
8.
Very honest, very nice. Dear ma'am, we have come to the end of the main round of the interview. We have a small segment called as the rapid fire round, where we'll ask you simple questions, your likes and dislikes. It will take just 5 minutes. May I enter into that section now, ma'am? It just takes 5 minutes. It just takes 5 minutes. Yes, friends, we'll wait for our guest to join us within few minutes. Yes, friends, we'll just be back. Yes, dear friends, we are back again. And now it's the rapid fire round. Let's see what are the likes and dislikes of our guest, Dr. Namrata Biyani from Indore, Madhya Pradesh, India. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, your favorite, chocolates, cake, or ice cream?
Chocolates.
Strawberry flavor, butterscotch, or chocolate flavor?
Strawberry.
You love the summer, winter, rainy, spring, or autumn season?
Autumn.
We love to travel by land, water, or air?
I prefer train.
Great. You'd love to spend time in a city, a village, or a little town?
City.
When you help others, as you've been doing all these years, creating awareness and helping others within the family and out of your family, in the society and the academic sector as well, do you expect anything in return?
No, I don't expect anything in return. But the thing is, it should be followed. Whatever I am working with, it should be followed. It should be taken.
Wonderful. Very nice. That's the simplest thing that we could expect, right? That's very nice. Very genuine. Your idea of a beautiful day, ma'am, or the idea of a perfect day in one word. एक सुंदर सा दिन एक ही शब्द में बोलना है.
Being with family.
Okay, family. We'll take it as one word, family. Cool. Ma'am, are you a good cook?
Yes, of course.
Dear ma'am, your favorite recipe. The name of your favorite recipe.
Chola bhatura.
Oh, great. Wonderful. हम स्कूल में खाते थे वो. We used to have that. That's very nice. The name of your favorite teacher or sir?
Mathur sir.
Wonderful.
He was in Harda.
Oh, great. That's nice. Would you like to speak something more about that, sir?
No, it's okay.
Okay, dear. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
Early bird. You love salty, sweet, or spicy food?
Sweet.
Me too. Yes, dear. Ma'am, this is a very unique question, not unique question. It could be unique to many of us, or it could be really a question based on reality. Is it only money in life, or is it only happiness in life, or both? How do you look at it?
Both. Both.
That's the perfect
Required.
answer.
Required.
Both. Are you an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
Extrovert.
When you're alone, ma'am, when Dr. Namrata Biyani is alone, all to herself, you're connected to your thoughts. मन में यहाँ पर रहते, बातें करते रहते मन ही मन में, तो आपके थॉट्स आपको कहाँ ले जाते हैं? पास्ट में, or in the future, or connected to the present?
I'm always connected to the present.
Wonderful. You love socializing or you love me time?
Socializing.
Are you a great thinker, a great doer, or a blend of both?
Both.
Are you street smart or book smart?
Street smart. And I want every child should be street smart to be a great person in your life.
Excellent. Wonderful. Very nice. That's really nice. We have to be street. What is street smart? Being experienced. Yeah.
Yes.
Through our experiences, we learn. Then opening up some book, or, getting some information from somebody, your experiences or the experiences of your parents. If somebody is giving you a suggestion, you have to take that up. Wonderful, ma'am. You love fresh salads or fried food?
Salads.
Home cooked food or food ordered from out?
Home cooked.
You love to spend time on a beach or in a forest?
Beach.
You like to sing or dance or both?
Both.
Oh, great. That's wonderful. Dear ma'am, you like to walk or ride a two-wheeler or drive a four-wheeler?
Walk.
Great. Ma'am, would you oblige and sing a song for us? Would you try that out, just because that's the end of the session today?
Okay. It is not a song. We can say a prarthana, which I usually take in my sessions. Start with this. Itni shakti hame dena data, man ka vishwas kamjor hona. हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना.
Very nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really very nice to be with you all through this way. I'd love to sit and share more, different aspects of your life and your experiences. Definitely, I'll invite you once again to focus on your journey and what you have to contribute to the world. Wonderful, ma'am. It was a beautiful journey with you, right from the start till the very end. Thank you so much. One last request is, as we end the session, always we make a request to all our celebrities. We have the 3 magical words, please, sorry, and thank you. ये तो है ही है, सभी को मालूम है. Apart from that, हर celebrity जो यहाँ पर आते हैं, उनसे एक छोटी सी गुजारिश, request है. That request is, you give us 3 positive words, जो magical effects हो सकते हैं अपने life में. Any 3 positive words, like it could be love, courage, resilience. Yes, dear, over to you.
Yes, as I shared previously, love, blessings, and always work on the concept of we, never on I. Always work on the concept of we. Then you will be a true leader and will be a team player always.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am. Very nice. Concentrate not on I, concentrate on we. And then you'll have blessings and beauty in your life. Ma'am, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, ma'am. Thank you very much. Looking forward to have many more interactions with you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It was really nice to be with you. And the way you carried out the session, it was really wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for inviting me.
Thank you for accepting our invite, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Dear friends, with this, we'd like to sign off from the International Fab Talk Show. We'll meet you soon again. Stay safe and bye-bye. God bless.